The NFT space is a crazy place to navigate, and Invisible Friends is the most hyped NFT project of all time. Instead of trying to get an invisible friend, why don't you zig while everyone else is zagging? Because getting an invisible friend is like going to Walmart on Black Friday and bursting through those doors and then getting trampled on by a middle-aged Karen. Instead of trying to get ahead of this stampede, let's try to understand the psychology of the market so we can see around corners 1, 2, 3 months from now and get in on projects that are going to rise with the Invisible Friends tide. So this video isn't your average NFT project review. Instead, we're going to talk about the new meta that Invisible Friends is going to create and how we can all benefit from it, even without owning an Invisible Friends NFT. So stick around to the end of the video for that, but first let's jump into what Invisible Friends is and talk about this project. This project is incredibly hyped for a reason. There's only 5,000 NFTs that will be minted in this collection, and the art is incredible. Invisible Friends are a collection of 2D characters playing in an animated loop. They have no physical body. They're invisible, but they're all decked out in different styles, wardrobes, and personalities. And the artwork really speaks for itself. I don't think I need to go into any more detail as to why this is completely original and something we really haven't seen in the space. So who's the team behind Invisible Friends? Well, the artist is Marcus Magnusson, some Swedish dude that makes animations. So Marcus actually already has over 200,000 followers on Instagram prior to Invisible Friends. He's an established animator and has a ton of clout, recognition, and expertise coming into this project. I mean, just look at his style. This dude's awesome. So the artwork's phenomenal and the artist is legit. The other team behind this is Random Character Collective. Who are these guys? They're the internet's friendliest animator collective. If we go ahead and check them out on Twitter, we can see they're the team behind Slim Hoods, Mood Rollers. Now we want to get an understanding of this team's track record. Slim Hoods have a similar style of art as we could see here. And Mood Rollers are 3D animated NFTs. If we look at Mood Rollers on OpenSea, they have a 2.2 ETH floor price, and we can see that their trade activity has had an excellent trajectory. Now, same thing goes for Slim Hoods. They have a 2.5 ETH floor price, and they have the almost exact same trajectory. If we actually toggle back between the two, it's hard to even tell the difference. So just looking at these two projects, Random Collective has a track record of taking two projects from zero to at least a 2 ETH floor price, which is insanely impressive. So the combination of Marcus, the animator, and random characters makes this an absolute dynamite project, which is why it has garnered so much hype. I mean, they have over 400,000 followers on Twitter, whereas Bored Ape has 645,000. So how can you get in on an Invisible Friend? Well, the mint date has been announced to be February 23rd, and you have to be on this early access list in order to get one. And in their FAQ, it says, are there more early access spots left? They're running low. So for a project that has over 460,000 followers on Twitter, with only 5,000 NFTs available, that's less than 1% of people interested in this project that are going to make this early access list. So in reality, 99% of us will not get an Invisible Friend unless we purchase it on the secondary. And when looking at the trajectory of Random Character's other projects, Invisible Friends is likely to do something similar. In fact, their curve might just look like a hockey stick. So you're probably thinking, Steve, why did you make a video on Invisible Friends if you're telling us not to even try to get on the early access list? Well, it's because the hype behind Invisible Friends is going to create an absolute tsunami in the NFT space. We've seen this before. If you look at Azuki, most recently, they created an entire genre of anime style NFT projects. There were dozens of copy pastas, but also legit anime style projects that came after Azuki, and really it was a situation where all boats rose with the tide. Invisible Friends is likely going to do the same thing with 2D/3D style animated loops. So what we want to keep an eye out for the next few weeks is this subgenre for new projects that will be emerging in the coming weeks. We want to look for projects that have an animator or an artist that's been doing this stuff for years. So I've already begun my journey on this. If we jump into Motion Marcus's Twitter account, we can see that he's working on two projects, Invisible Friends and Garbage Friends. Garbage Friends is a brand new project that he just created a Twitter account for this. Literally, I think this week or today. There's only been a few tweets so far. He created this Twitter account today. It was at 15K an hour ago, and it's already at 16K. So this is what I'm referring to when I say a new meta is about to be created. There's going to be projects like this by Marcus and by others that people are going to surf right into. So I'm absolutely following Garbage Friends closely. I followed their account, and we'll see what comes from this project. There's been no information released yet. If we look at Invisible Friends' Twitter account, we could see they're doing a 3D collab that's going to drop mid-2022 2022 by this artist right here. And he actually even dropped a little preview into what that will look like. Now, this is an artist from Vietnam, and if we actually jump into their foundation, we can see their style of art here, and it's absolutely amazing 3D loop animations. So really what's about to happen in this space is art styles like this are going to be popping up everywhere. There's no real utility announced with these projects. There's no tokenomics, there's no gaming, there's no metaverse. It's really just super cool looking art, and it's, you know, interesting to see people buying for that reason again. If you guys know any other projects that might fit this meta, comment them below. Like for example, FoxFam might do well because they exist in this same sort of world. That's all I have for you guys in this video. If you found it helpful, please like and smash that subscribe button. We will be breaking NFT projects, concepts, and trends down every single week. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.